Your dog is smiling. Not joy, teeth too wide. It stares. It knows the house is empty. It knows you're alone. And it won't stop smiling. This is an emergency broadcast from the County Department of Public Safety. Remain calm, listen closely, do not look away from the screen. This is not a test. Over the past 48 hours, hundreds of calls have flooded our lines. All share the same pattern. A sudden change in the behavior of household dogs. The animals appear normal throughout the day. They eat, drink, respond to commands. They greet visitors, bark at passing cars. Nothing seems wrong until the last person leaves. When the owner is alone, the animal stops. It stops moving, it stops breathing, and it begins to smile. At first, many described it as odd but harmless. A dog with its lips pulled back, teeth showing. But witnesses quickly understood this was not a playful grin. It is deliberate. It is too wide, stretching the skin, splitting the corners of the mouth. The gums darken, the lips tremble, and the eyes do not blink. The dog holds the expression for hours, motionless, as though waiting for something. Owners say the first sign is silence, the normal sounds of life. Panting, nails clicking against the floor, the shuffle of movement stop all at once. The stillness presses against the walls like a weight. Only when you turn to look do you realize the animal is watching you, smiling in the doorway, in the corner, at the foot of your bed. If you move, it follows, not quickly, not at first. It pads quietly after you, step for step, its grin never faltering. It waits just outside the bathroom door. It stands in the hallway while you try to sleep. One man reported waking at 3 a.m. to find his dog standing inches from his face. Its mouth stretched so wide that the gums had split. He has not been seen since. Another report came from a family in Fairview. They locked their dog outside when the smiling began. Hours later, scratching sounded inside the walls. When they entered the living room, the dog was already sitting on the couch, smiling. We dispatched animal control officers to multiple residences. Their radios captured fragments before transmission cut off. Heavy breathing, the wet sound of saliva, and then laughter. Low, guttural, unmistakably human laughter. The vehicles returned empty. The officers have not been recovered. Veterinary clinics are silent. Phone lines disconnected, blinds drawn. But neighbors have reported movement after dark. Shadows pacing inside long after closing. One woman described hearing a chorus of noises from the kennels. Not barking, not howling. A sound closer to teeth chattering in rhythm, rising and falling like mocking laughter. We urge you not to approach the animals. Do not attempt to restrain them. Do not attempt to cover their faces. A man who tried described the jaw widening beneath the blanket. Teeth clicking so hard the fabric shredded. Hours later, only the blanket was found, wet, torn, soaked through. The dog was still inside the house, still smiling. Here is what we know. The smile is not a gesture, it is not emotion, it is transformation. The longer you look into it, the more it changes. Witnesses describe the skin shifting, the jaw bending into impossible angles, the eyes reflecting not light but your own face. It begins to copy you. Until the dog is not smiling at you, it is smiling as you. We do not yet know the purpose. We do not know how it spreads, but we know this. Once the smiling begins, it does not stop. Reports confirm that animals continue grinning until their faces split, until their teeth crack, until their bodies can no longer hold the expression, and yet they keep smiling. If your dog is smiling now, you have already been chosen. Do not run. Do not scream. Do not call its name. The more you acknowledge it, the closer it comes. Stay where you are. Do not break eye contact with the screen. Do not look behind you. Do not check the doorway. Do not listen to the sound you think you hear breathing right now. This concludes the County Department of Public Safety broadcast. Stay calm, stay still, and remember, when you are alone tonight, your dog will not be.